Say have fun in your podcast.
Fun in your podcast.
Say I love you.
I love you.
Hey, everybody out there. It's the Negroraguan Podcast. I'm joking. I'm the KC Stork. We are the I-70 Connect. I'm here live at the peak with my homeboy, 30 Pieces AG. What's going on, homeboy?
Hey, what's going on? The second one that you're hearing in the basement studios from Topeka. Yeah, man, everything's good. Well, we got a lot to talk about, so we'll see how it goes.
And once again, niggas not getting no more bench minutes, starting minutes. Got my homeboy Joe Jeff. What's going on, man?
Sir, what's up, man?
Got James.
Trying to make it.
Greetings and salutations.
And we didn't call my homeboy up from G League again. Anthony, 10 meters. Hey. What's going on, pimp? Because matter of fact, you ain't even Kansas City down there in Dallas. What's going on, man?
Yeah, I'm broadcasting this time from Dallas, man, D-Town.
Drove all the way down there to watch some fucking Saints lose.
Yeah, to see my team fail. Yeah,
it's all right.
But it's okay. It's all right. I didn't drink myself to a coma, and I'm back now.
But as always, thank you for everybody listening. Thank you for everybody that got on to make this podcast happen.
Shit.
And as always, I defer to Frank, who is, I guess,
ain'ts. Shit, we are winning things now. We're still winning things.
Y'all win who? Y'all win what? What y'all win? What y'all win?
I mean,
that just lost.
I mean, y'all go pick up Kareem Hunt though.
Whoa.
Oh.
We gotta go around. We gotta go around. We gotta ease into this, dog. What kind of nigga you just?
No, man. He just want to start fucking.
You just put the dick. You just put the dick in. No foreplay. I ain't licking
the back door, baby. The back door.
No pussy. I ain't putting no lube on there. I'm just shoving it in.
Yep. Raw dog.
Damn, just like that, huh?
Just like that.
Just okay.
Just
take
like
it.
that.
Take that.
Nah. But yeah, here we are again. Negroraguan Podcast. Live. Well, it's not live. You listen to us right now because it'll be like 2 days, 5 days later when Frank decides to fucking publish this shit. But yeah. So what's going on, everybody? What's going on with you, Frank?
Not much. We just coming off. We had a week off. We had the Thanksgiving weekend festivities. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have any family come in town, but we did. Just me and my wife and the kid. We just did our own little small Thanksgiving dinner and spent some time and just watch some Netflix and chill. I think that's just like our, we talked a couple of years back. We talked about traditions that we kind of keep up and what traditions we don't continue. And I think for us is just it just happens to work out that our busy life and the way our families, how far apart they are, distance-wise, they can't always be here with us. But at the end of the day, we always try to do something, at least with me and my wife, for our kid and kids to come. So at least we have that tradition to keep going with. So, but other than that, I mean, I don't know how everybody else Thanksgiving, how was it? I'm always curious to know what are different things people do.
We'll start with our elder members of this show. So, how's your Thanksgiving, James?
Thanksgiving was good. Me and the family, of course, my brother Joe was there. Me and the parents and the brothers and other siblings and the significant others and everything else. It was good. Saw some people we hadn't seen in a while. Got to see our newest brother again that we just kind of discovered in the last year. He came and showed up and was a good surprise. I didn't think he was going to show up. And it was good, man. You know, it's good. I think that we really are starting to connect, you know, with the new oldest brother. You know, and I was pleased with that because I wasn't sure how that was going to go, you know. I mean, you know, basically the man found out after 50 years that who he thought was his father wasn't his father. So, you know, that's not an easy thing to always handle and negotiate and discover that you have this whole new family that you had never known before. But I feel like he's handling it well. We're trying to handle it well. My dad, he's doing as well as he can do, you know, being who he is. And but it's going well. So it was a good Thanksgiving, I thought. So.
Oh, that's good, man. Because like it's not the same thing, but my sister, her father had passed after she was born. He was gunned down in the streets, Kansas City. So the man that she thought was her father for like 14, 15 years of her life, when he was on his like, I know my pops passed from cancer before I went to college. So when he was on his deathbed, for the most part, my mom and him tried to tell her that, hey, I'm not your dad. This is who your dad is. And so all the technology out there, social media, she was able to reconnect and basically get in touch with his sisters and siblings. And so for the last like 4 or 5 years, she's been able to spend Thanksgiving with that side of her family. So, man, I definitely, not me personally, but just seeing how much joy she found in that, that's a beautiful thing, man. It's very beautiful. Mm-hmm. And then we go to the historian, Joe Jeff. How was your holidays, my man?
Well, yeah, I was sharing the same experience with James. We went ahead and smoked a brisket, so that was pretty cool.
Thought y'all about to say something else. We went ahead and smoked.
I ain't doing nothing else. But you know, yeah, like you said, reconnecting with not reconnecting, but connecting to new family. So now I got a big brother team up on James, and now he the middle brother.
Right.
You know how the big brother got to help out the youngest. You
Put
know
that nigga in his place.
we can double team now.
Right. So is that why he's talking big in the pre-game?
We just kind of hung around town and you know went sledding. Had about 3 snow days in a row, man. Because Kansas City don't want to scrape up the streets.
Never, right. We'll talk about that later. Yeah.
Boy. Yeah. So basically, had a short week of school and kids were home. We kind of played in the snow and did that type of thing. So it was pretty awesome.
Nice. Going on to the man we brought from G League. Once again, 10 meters. How was your holiday, pimp?
Well, it was real brief. It was, but very enjoyable. We spent time with my 2 siblings that I grew up with. Hung out with their family and everything, and you know, had a nice little meal, conversations and stuff like that, and just trying to, you know, keep up, you know, with my damn near over a dozen of nieces and nephews, you know, running around in the house and trying to keep up with their lives and stuff like that. But other than that, it was very enjoyable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. So I guess last of me. So my, you know, I tell you, we talked about it previous on the podcast. My mom had knee surgery, and she's down in Texas with my aunt and uncle. So I was gonna be up here with my uncle recovering his mother's remains. She passed this past year. So I took the drive down to Texas to be with my mom at her rehab facilities. That way she wouldn't be alone for Thanksgiving. My aunt. Hey, welcome back, y'all. We had some technical difficulties because Frank fucking around.
I'm gonna have to do some mean ass post production though.
Do you need to if you're gonna be the post production expert?
Not the software technologist.
What y'all missed out on is we talked about software technologists. Anthony going to D-Town.
Getting that.
The dirty D.
Hey, shout out to people that live in Dallas.
We missed out on some glorious.
Shout out to
tanks.
Dallas. Dallas
Some
is
glorious
pretty
tanks.
decent.
That you will never ever hear.
You'll never hear me say
But apparently it's overrun with
a plethora of
Bleep, bleep, beep, beep, beep,
interesting.
Hey, the problematic light is gonna turn on right
Is it
now,
like-
so
is it like-
we need a
No need
hey,
for the censor. No need
hey,
for
duck
the
boats.
Is there a trans?
Hey, y'all gonna fucking listen to me this time, dog. We said duck boats.
Fuck you, nigga.
Let's go, Kareem Hunt, go.
Is there a transgender version of the Three Amigos? Is it keep saying a plethora? Is it a plethora?
If anybody having trouble with their transmission?
Listen, the Nicaraguan views, dude.
Hey, man, guys, come on, seriously. It's time to transition.
It's time. He didn't even
Boom,
sound,
boom.
He didn't even sound serious when he said it.
The views of everybody.
Oh shit. So I don't know. This podcast don't sound like shit, nigga. It's gonna be like an intro, and then like.
Hey! Come on now. Come on.
All right. Okay.
Why Joe sound like somebody's daddy? Hey, young nigga.
All right, I'm sick of this shit.
Right.
You your little fucking
Right.
friend in my house. What it sound like? Anyway.
My house.
All right, so there you go. There's my cue. Let's go transition.
Let's go. Go, Frank. Do it, Frank.
So Kareem Hunt, thank you, technologist. So, yo, we got the historian. We got the technologist.
I got you technology.
The nigga who ain't shit. That's what I'm supposed to be. The nigga who ain't shit, I guess.
All right, so you guys being from Kansas City and everything, Chiefs. So the breaking news has been about Kareem Hunt. So you guys know more about this than I do. So we're gonna listen into a little bit of the Kareem Hunt 911 call, and I'll put this in the show notes.
There's a 911 call.
Yeah, hold on.
Hey, Frank.
No, it was a video.
Because this is just a video with no sound.
Yeah, there's no sound to that. There's no audio to that.
Yeah, it's not a 911 call.
Oh, okay.
There was a 911 call.
I'm
But
just
police
saying,
came
this
and press
isn't
charges.
Yeah, that's the surveillance video from
Why
like
can't you hung look like motherfucking Kodak Black, nigga?
Kodak Black, Kareem Hunt, they both look the same.
Damn, you racist, nigga.
All right, TMZ.
Were you guys able to talk to him?
No, he was sleeping.
Yeah, what was your first name? Kareem. Mr. Kareem. Okay, do you have your ID? Yeah, it's a lot.
Why is nigga in a hotel room with no shirt on, nigga?
Stop. No, that's why he got cut.
That's what?
That's why he got cut. He acted like he was asleep the whole time.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Let's see what this is. Come on.
Because that's the statement that the Chiefs put out is that the reason they cut him because he lied. He lied. He misrepresented what actually happened.
So we're sitting outside of the hotel.
See, I mean, that's like proof right there.
Trying
Yeah,
to
he was asleep the whole
find out how
time.
we're gonna get home. I'm calling my friends from Cleveland because I'm from Mejia. I'm trying to find a way home, and this girl comes outside, like, starts coming at me, that blonde girl. Like, why are you sitting out here? Like, what are you doing? Go home. I'm like, we're trying to find a way home. I'm sorry. I'm like, I don't know why you're coming at me, blah, blah, blah. And then he comes outside. First of all, he's calling his friends who are sitting down here.
He's what?
Kareem, his name.
Okay, cool.
I just met him today. The person who assaulted me. Like, I mean, he shoved me, he pushed me. Like, you can watch the videotapes, which I would like to see, if that's possible. Also, I came down here after and I asked the front desk clerk in the white shirt if I could call 911. I'm not sure if that's against the law to deny that to a person at the front desk of a hotel. I asked him 3 separate times and he said, that's what you get for being a slut. And wouldn't let me call 911. Meanwhile, Kareem, the person who assaulted me, had my phone. I had no way of calling him.
Okay, that's your phone.
Yes, they got it back for me. So,
All right, hold on. Before everybody reacts, yo, TMZ, they paying people, dog, because they got the exclusive.
No, they're not paying nobody, but they.
But damn,
motherfuckers,
they out there, dog. Hold on, let me play one more video.
They paying people, but like they give niggas money, but it's they because they giving folks money, it's to have fire off the top before anybody gets the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, it's going. Apparently, this is Kareem's friend side.
You're friends with Kareem? Who's Kareem?
Kareem Hunt, plays for Kansas City Chiefs.
Please. Okay. Oh, yeah. You guys use it first name? I didn't know.
Hold on.
Kareem.
Dog, they gave all the vitals. Kareem Hunt, 6'4", plays for Kansas City Chiefs. Address, 10 meters, everything, dog.
It's not. It's
Kareem plays for the Chiefs.
Damn.
He really moved in. It's crazy, man. So I'm gonna tell you a whole story. So I know those girls from my friend. I invited them. I was going to the club tonight. We got to the club, like they're just overly drunk, as you can tell. And come to find out they're not even 21. They're really 19 years old. And we found out upstairs, like, can you guys please leave us alone? It was like, go home. And they're in the hallway, like sitting by the elevator. I come outside. I'm like, you guys are being too loud. Just please leave us alone. And they're like, and then she started grabbing me in the back of my head, broke my necklace, everything. Kareem's girlfriend came out. Her name is Nikki. She came out, like, being very nice. She's like, hey, girls, guys, please leave. You guys are being just obnoxious. You guys are just bothering us, guys. Please leave. And then they started attacking her. And then, like, they didn't really attack her. They kind of like,
So basically, they want to get into this party that you guys were at? Or
we're just really in our room trying to sleep.
Just in your room sleeping. So there's no party, nothing.
No party.
So why were they trying to get in?
Because, like, honestly, I guess they don't have any money. They can't get home. We really gave them money. Like, here's money for Uber. Just go home. Leave us alone. Because I came home. I gave them $20 for Uber home. And they're like, so complaining. Like, she's like crying. Like, why are you crying? There's no point for you to be crying right now. She started calling me the N-word, calling us niggers and shit like that. I'm like, chill. There's no point for you doing right now. We just want to go to sleep. Just leave us alone. And then she kind of started getting aggressive, hitting us and started hitting Nikki. Nikki trying to break it up.
Okay.
I came in the hallway, trying to grab her. I didn't like grab her. I was like, yo, I was trying to break it up. I got in the middle.
Okay.
The two girls. And that was really good. And then Scary came up, and then they were just like being overly aggressive. Her phone's right here. She left her phone actually in our room.
Yeah,
that's
she
her phone.
said she would.
So that's her phone.
So which one is this? The one right here you guys talking about?
Yeah, the girl that's crying, dude, she's just being like, she's drunk right now, and then she's just freaking out. Her friend is calm, but she's just a mess. She's a mess. I don't know what's going on with her.
So the one's crying for some else. Okay.
Yeah, I literally tried to be like, we have money for you to leave, like everything, and she's just, I don't know what's going on with her.
All right. So she doesn't stay in the room. She didn't even stay at the hotel first.
No, she has.
Okay, and you guys do stay here now?
Yes, we live
okay.
They can take money from us. That's all they want is money. That's really all it is. At this point, they trying to sue us for money. That's all it is.
Sue you for money?
Yeah, I swear to God. I promise you.
Hey, girl to guy, genuinely.
She goes. She's like, you know, he just made me go a lot. But like, I don't care who he has the best agent in the East Coast. It doesn't matter. Like, it's just a fact. And I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? She's like, oh yeah.
And gentlemen, you got to forgive me. I don't know you guys from Adam. I don't know what you guys do. I don't know nothing. I don't. Okay. All right. Just.
All right, reaction. I mean, damn, not all at once.
This is the way I see it.
Go ahead, James.
Go ahead, James.
So I'm just going to say, I'll talk about what I know, or what I heard and what I read, is that they met this girl and her friend at the club or something like that. They were underage. They were drinking at the club. I don't know if they invited them back to the hotel room or they invited themselves back to the hotel room, but they got there, and once somebody figured out that they were underage, they tried to throw them out. And I guess the girls didn't have a way home, or they tried to get back in, or whatever. And it turned into a big old thing that Kareem ended up in the middle of. But as you can see in that first video, he acted like he was asleep the whole time when all the bullshit went down.
Right.
And that's probably the same thing he told the Chiefs.
Right.
And then once this video, and it shows that not only were you in the middle of it, you were an aggressor in this. I mean, what are they gonna do?
But hold on. So wait, because his name was all out there in the off season because he was in.
This is one of
Is it what they talking about? Or it's the
This
second?
is one of two. This is one of two incidents that happened in the off season with Kareem Hunt.
Okay.
Right. So
This
I
is the
remember
one that
he
happened
punched
in
somebody.
February.
Oh, this is the
Somebody.
okay. This is the one that will happen in the February one. Okay.
Yeah.
What was the other one then?
I don't remember the details on the other one.
Okay.
Was it Kareem or Tariq?
So I'm not sure what your point is.
No, I'm just saying he was wilding the fuck out this summer.
Oh yeah, no. This is yeah, and as you can see, it was misrepresented what actually happened. I'm sure he tell the same story to the front office of the Chiefs. And I also heard I think it was Adam Schefter reported that the NFL attempted to get this video, and they were told, the hotel told them that could only be released to law enforcement. And then the NFL apparently tried to get the video from law enforcement, and they would not release it to them. So I don't know how TMZ got it, but apparently NFL attempts to get the video were thwarted. So they had not seen this video before now.
Okay.
Did everybody see the actual video of the incident?
Yeah, but for me though, it's like it's weird because the NFL be on some like FBI type shit. For them to come out and say like, we never saw this, we have no idea about this. It's like when.
Well, no, they didn't say they didn't have any idea. No, they knew about the incident. That wasn't.
No. I'm saying they knew about the incident, but the NFL is saying that they were not privileged to this other secret recording, right?
I'm just trying to figure out how TMZ can get something the NFL can't get. That shit don't make sense.
But what I'm saying is, no, I don't believe that shit. I believe that the NFL knew this shit was out there because, like, we're paying you, all our fucking employees, to stay at your hotel. Of course, they knew about this shit. They didn't think that TMZ would get this shit.
I kind of missed part of that.
What?
No, I missed part of what you said about the hotel.
No, I'm saying that the NFL, they be having information the FBI don't be having. So I don't believe that they didn't know about this shit. What I'm saying is they knew about this shit.
What case? I'm just curious, what case you talking about? I don't remember it.
No, I'm talking about this film, right, that we were discussing.
No, you're saying they had information the FBI didn't have.
No, I'm saying that the NFL is saying that we didn't know about this shit. I don't believe that.
No. They're saying they knew that there was a video. They're saying they couldn't get it. I'm not sure. I don't know for sure. And I'm just saying what it was reported.
Well, no. What I'm saying is, I hear what you're saying, Pimp. I'm saying that they didn't realize that TMZ was going to get this shit. And it would come to light. That's what I'm saying.
Well, no, and I bet you that's why they wanted to get it.
Who, TMZ?
No, the NFL.
NFL.
So this is the thing.
So they could sweep this under the rug.
They didn't know what they didn't know what's on it. If there's a video, we need to get that video so then they could see. If they would have saw what was on that video, they would have got ahead of this thing. Trust me.
No, I'm saying that they knew.
He would have got suspended, and then they would have, because they got enough PR problems as it is. If they had actually seen this video, I don't think they would have sat on it and waited for somebody. Because TMC is good at this shit, man.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but we're not saying exactly the same thing. I'm saying that they didn't think that TMC would get it. But on top of that, though, the other, if you read the comments, TMZ is trying to equate this to fucking Ray Rice knocking his wife out.
Not Ray Rice.
No, this ain't Ray Rice. No, not at all.
But like, if you look at the screenshot where Frank got pulled up, they're literally saying this is the same thing that Ray Rice did to his wife.
No, look,
part-
bro.
no.
Because even if you
Nah,
look
man,
This is definitely not.
No, I don't agree. I don't agree. But I'm saying that it's trying. You read it too, Frank, right, Frank?
Yeah, I mean, I'm reading it right now. It says more of the NFL player's friends step in as he becomes more enraged. He shoves another male into the woman, who then falls down. Hey, look, listen. I'm here to respect women. Okay, I'm not here to bash, be women hating or anything like that. I have no horse in this race or anything like that. But the facts are the facts. Apparently, there's a female that got injured or hurt, or they're calling it brutalized by Kareem Hunt, which happens to be a high-profile NFL player at this time, even during that time. But I'm looking at the video. I'm looking at the alternate reviews or whatnot. I'm seeing Kareem Hunt basically push somebody of his entourage into her. The girl seems to be dazed out there, and towards the end of the video, she's still on the ground, and he happens to kick her. I'm not saying that he full-fledged. He basically just...
Yo, I'm not disputing that he did this shit.
No, you can't. It's video.
Yeah,
I'm not disputing that he did this shit. I'm saying that they didn't know what was on that video.
But if you look at the video...
And if they would have known...
but if they look at the video and they look at the contents of the video, you can't tell me that justifies a release or a comparison to Ray Rice. Ray Rice cold cut his wife.
I'm saying that I don't think that the Chiefs or the NFL knew what was on this video. If they did know what was on this video, they would have handled this situation back months ago.
Look at that kick.
You giving Goodell a lot of fucking...
Come on.
Like, kudos, my nigga.
What's the headline? Look.
What?
What's the headlines, though? The headline is saying that Kareem baited... What it made it out to seem is that he's brutalizing a woman. Honestly, before I saw the video, I was like, oh, he probably wailed on her. He was like fucking cold cogging, going ground and pound on her ass.
He kicked a woman.
Yeah, he basically kicked her.
And this is
no, he kicked her.
You can see.
But I'm saying it's the same atmosphere where he kicked a woman where we were talking about pregame, what James talking about, where you can't play. It's cold outside.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna go as far as after watching the video. I cannot swallow the fact or sit here and say and compare it to Ray Rice. I can't do that.
It's not Ray Rice.
Definitely no.
He's
definitely not
Ray
Ray Rice.
Even on optics, even after so even before the video, and even if I look at the police, the police report and everything, and the sworn affidavits and everything, I can say okay, he cold cocked or whatnot. But now we have video evidence that we can analyze and look at, okay, and in comparison to what's on the reports,
Frank, he kicked a woman that was no longer in his room.
No.
Yeah, but you can't go as far as saying compare you.
No, I agree with you.
That's a slippery slope that you don't want to go down.
Slippery slope. I'm saying it's not the same thing as Ray Rice.
But it's still assault.
He kicked a woman that was not in his room. He kicked a woman that was no threat to him. That's what it is.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that. No, Kareem Hunt was dead ass wrong. Dead ass wrong.
Yeah.
It ain't no defending nothing because I've been reading this stuff and hearing people talking about trying to defend what he did. It ain't no defending.
No, I'm not defending.
Because
not with this video.
Some little 19-year-old girl is not a threat to NFL player Kareem Hunt. I'm sorry. She's not physically, a threat.
No.
Physically, she is not a threat to him.
And then you hear about the reason why it's like all this happened was because she went for one of his homeboys.
Right, you had that.
If somebody comes I'm an NFL player, and somebody comes to the hotel room and they don't want to fuck Frank, okay. Nigga,
no one wants to fuck Frank. I love you, Jay. I love you, Jay.
Right.
My bad, Anthony. No one wants to fuck Anthony.
Maybe somebody down in D-Town.
No. Let's not bring up D-Town anymore.
They want that Nicaraguan.
Sorry, Dallas.
They want that Nicaraguan.
Sorry, Dallas.
Your homeboy he's
for the disrespect.
He ethnic. He different.
Yeah,
but anyway,
exotic. Anyway,
exotic. What I'm saying is like It don't matter, dog. Don't
check this out.
Kick
women. Right. No doubt. Check this out.
We talk about this shit all the time. We're like, just don't be dumb. Don't do stupid shit. Don't rape. Don't fucking touch shit that ain't yours. Don't do that stupid shit.
Kareem Hunt did was done. That was the stupidest shit he could have done.
He could possibly have done. He earned it.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody, we've heard from everybody already. But I want to hear from
what I'm saying is that if he knows that tape is out there and what's on it, he give that bullshit story. No. And he doesn't stick with it when he goes back to the team and that sort of thing. If he knows this tape is out there and it was going to come out.
But I still don't believe that.
So what you have a problem with? Hold on, my bad. So what you have a problem with is that he lied about it?
No, I'm saying that is the reason why he is cut today.
Okay.
It's because he lied
because he misrepresented what happened.
Yeah, they released him. They released him.
Fired.
That's what I'm saying, though.
No, I was at work.
They released him.
Actually, if he comes out and you know what? If he just comes out and says, "Hey, I did this. I fucked up. Blah blah blah." If he comes clean from jump, he's probably still in the NFL. He's probably straight. He gets suspended.
He'll be suspended for a few games. Yeah.
He might be suspended for a season, but at least he's still in. He's still.
But here's the issue, though. You got
where is that now? He may never get to play anymore.
But here's the issue, though. You got like a motherfucker like who was that? Reuben Foster, who been hit women over the head. That Washington signed this past week.
Right.
Okay.
So it's a lead that's like, if you're able to make it good for the team, fuck everything else. As long as we all know on the other side is that, as long as you don't kneel on the flag.
All right, we've all heard from everybody, but I want to hear from, I guess, the conscience head, the contrarian sometimes, or what's up, Joe? You awfully quiet over there, because sometimes you put a lot of sense into us right now.
Nah, I ain't got no sense for this shit. Like, I don't know, man. I'm conflicted, man. My Chiefs are playing better than I've probably seen them in a long time, and one of the key members of that team is going down for some shit that happened in February. I don't know, man. It's
wait a minute now. Whose fault is that?
Conflicted. Hold on, I said conflicted. I ain't got to the conflict.
Hold on, nigga.
I can't grieve, nigga. I can't grieve.
Hey, I had my grieve. Yeah, you can grieve, man. You can.
I feel that, and I'm a fan. You know, I'm a fan, and Kareem Hunt was definitely one of my boys on the team. I ain't gonna lie.
But he's still your boy?
But
that was his boy.
Fucked up. He fucked up. And
he didn't. They can't grieve.
I can't defend him. And now, I'm a Spencer Ware fan now.
Oh.
Wow. All right, so continue, Joe. Go ahead, Joe.
No, he's not really. He really isn't.
Y'all real quick to get over people, huh?
Ain't about getting over though, but nigga fuck up.
Hey.
I mean, Kareem Hunt fucked up though.
He ain't dead. He ain't died. He just got his dumb ass fired over some bullshit.
He fucked up.
Right, you can't be on a team with Tyreek Hill.
He's gonna regret this the rest of his life.
Yeah. You can't be on a team with Tyreek Hill and then go somewhere else and kick somebody.
That's part of the problem because they already had a Tyreek Hill situation where they were taking heat for that. And if you harbor two fugitives, I think if Tyreek Hill went on the team was so damn good, they probably could have weathered this storm. They probably could have gave him about 4 weeks. Because I mean, shit, Ezekiel Elliott did something. They ain't have video.
Yeah.
They ain't have video on him.
They have video on Zeke.
Video, man. It's okay. Listen, if there was a video and the video it was exactly what he said the account was his account, he might have survived.
Yeah.
Hey Tanya, right now we talking sports right now, Tanya. So, but this is real key.
Fuck that?
Who's that? Fuck that?
Okay, let's first and foremost, man. I don't know. I've seen worse.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've seen worse.
Yeah, we've seen worse, but that doesn't mean that doesn't make sense.
He kicked him. That's just he kicked her. That's just disrespectful. He needs to be punished for that. He needs to be punished for that.
Yo,
but I mean, he tapped her. He didn't like Nick Howard kick her ass. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga.
It's just disrespectful. It's foul. He needs to be punished.
Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe. That's when your dog. What you say?
That's not what I'm saying. If Kareem Hunt told the story to the Chiefs exactly as it happened on the video.
Dave, I heard that. But if you let me get the story, I'll tell you how I feel.
Fuck that for them. How's it fuck that?
Let me tell you, nigga. I'm trying to tell you.
The nigga fucked up.
Big time. He fucked up.
He fucked up. But I'm saying to you, I've seen worse.
It don't matter if you've seen worse. So worse means we make less noise.
No.
Well, I was just over here being quiet. Y'all could have left me over here to be quiet.
Okay, so
what happened was is that Frank thought should be.
So which one you think was worse?
Yeah,
Kareem Hunt or Ray Rice?
Ray Rice by fucking far. Not even close.
It's not Ray Rice, nigga, but this nigga, he did.
It really
kick
isn't.
Nigga.
Should we be comparing?
Football star cut by the Ravens tonight.
Those are definitely apples and oranges.
Yeah, no, fuck.
But no,
every fucking time.
We only brought it up because TMZ brought that shit up. They
the only comparison between Kareem Hunt and Ray Rice was they're both black football players. That's the only thing you could compare. But those two incidents are totally
What about
different.
Ben Roethlisberger?
Okay.
Got like a couple
well, he's white.
He did some stupid
shit. And also, Big Ben ain't got no photo of him kicking somebody.
Way worse.
All I'm saying is, Big Ben doesn't have a video of him kicking a woman.
He should be punished.
He did get punished.
He should be punished. He should be punished. I'm saying the severity of
his severity. No, it wasn't very. I don't think it was severe for what he did. For what Roethlisberger did. No.
But the difference is we know what Kareem did. We can only speculate on what Ben Roethlisberger did.
Yeah, it goes. That whole thing is like, do you want justice or do you want niggas to be like white men?
What he did, and I feel like he should be punished. I felt like the degree of the punishment was too severe.
For who?
Even though he lied about it.
I don't shit about
he lied
that.
about it.
He's a 23-year-old man. He's fucking 23. He's a child.
Who?
He's a child.
Oh, man.
Who, nigga?
He's a fucking child, man.
Hold on.
Who's a child, nigga?
Okay, listen.
Don't act like. No, hold on. I knew some of y'all niggas at 23. Pause. I knew some of y'all niggas at 23. Tell me y'all wouldn't do.
I ain't never kicked no woman.
I've seen. Hold
on.
Football.
This
I've
a podcast.
seen Missouri football players slap the shit out some women.
And them niggas should be fucking hooked up too, nigga.
They should be
hemmed up, nigga. Yeah, because you a football player don't mean shit to me, nigga.
There also wasn't video cameras around every corner when we were 23 either.
Yeah, nigga. At 23, I ain't never kicked no woman, and I ain't never raped no woman. So what that mean?
It's a different world, and then it's different.
It's a different world. I understand it, but I'm saying
bullshit. We can bullshit a lot about
punished.
And it wasn't going to be.
He should definitely be punished. He should be punished.
See, the thing is,
I'm saying to you, motherfuckers trying to take his fucking livelihood away. He had a bad night, and he didn't Ray Rice this woman. He threw a man into her.
He also kicked her, my nigga.
Come on, he didn't.
But
because she wouldn't fuck his homeboy.
He kicked her though. But he kicked her though.
He kicked her.
He tapped her with a foot.
He should not work ever again for that.
He'll work again.
I mean, he made
365 days. Cool. You want him 365? Cool.
My nigga is like, if that's your daughter on the floor getting kicked by this nigga, then what? How you feel about that?
Okay, but hold on. Time out. Going on that argument.
I'm telling you something right now, Joe. If that's the kid Winston the fucking kid by this nigga, that nigga never play football again ever.
Right, but
how that sound?
No, I get that. But at the same time, though, you use your same argument against Ben Roethlisberger. Even though there's not a video or anything like that, that's still a female. That's still somebody's daughter, and he's still playing the league.
Who?
Ben Roethlisberger.
Is there video?
It doesn't matter. It's still somebody's daughter.
What I'm saying is,
you can't use your argument.
But nigga, the same point in time,
you can't. It's still somebody's daughter. It's still somebody's daughter.
Nigga, have I ever said?
Is that a female that got injured or hurt by somebody?
If you shut the fuck up, I would say at the same point in time, he shouldn't be playing either.
I agree with you on that.
Bill Cosby. Any of these niggas, I say, let my daughter be one of these motherfuckers. I'm fucking burning y'all house down, nigga. I'm being consistent. Then what?
Why the fuck we taking this to the fucking?
Well, we went way left, man.
What I'm saying is, for somebody to say, well, he only tapped her.
Hey, man, let's bring back on subject.
He only tapped her? What does that mean? He tapped her.
When they over here fucking get out of us over here, these fucking they at the gate trying to get into America.
Right.
We got a convoy. Come on, man. Y'all take shit to the extreme.
No, I'm saying he took it to the extreme, not me.
No, I didn't take it to the extreme.
Wrong.
Okay, bottom line, we all agree that he deserved to be punished, but the severity of the punishment,
I think, was extreme.
Why?
I think
because he lied about it.
It's considered the crime
about that. He's 23.
What the fuck that mean?
And
23
right now.
Is he retorted, nigga? Is he fucking Sling Blade?
He's not a boy.
The only reason
is he Sling Blade, nigga?
Matters, does
he not know what the fuck is happening?
Is because Tyreek Hill's on the team. That's the only reason that shit matters.
No,
that's the only reason that shit matters.
No,
they couldn't deal. They couldn't deal with two of them.
It's more than that, overall, It's more than that, man. So hold on, Joe. When you was 23, did you know it was good or bad to kick a woman in the head?
He didn't kick her in the head.
No. I'm not saying he did. I'm asking Joe Jefferson a question. Did you know it was good or bad to kick a woman at 23?
But I'm gonna say this to you: he didn't kick her in the head.
It's yes or no, nigga. Did you know it was good or bad? Fuck all the caveats. Did you know it was good or bad to kick a woman at 23?
Why we gotta make up facts? Why we talk about the shit that happened? Why we gotta make up shit?
Yeah, we have the video now. Okay, let's reel it back in.
We saw what happened.
Let's reel it back in.
So why are we talking about it?
Before today, first of all, I didn't know about this. I didn't know about this whole story. If this happened in February, so you guys know about this. But now we have the police report and the affidavits, right? The sworn statements, and we have the video to compare it to. I understand James is saying that Kareem told a different story to the Chiefs front office, right?
But if he hold on, Frank. But if he's just 23, he's an innocent child. Why would he lie?
He's not an innocent child.
Why would he lie, Frank? I'm an innocent child. Why would he lie?
Okay, hold on.
He should be punished.
I'm just saying, nigga, if I'm 23 and I don't know better, why the fuck am I lying? Because I know I did wrong.
Why we gotta make shit up? Why we gotta?
Cause you making shit up, nigga.
Just do some.
What Joe is saying is he's not. He deserves to be punished. Hey,
no, Anthony. I know what Joe is saying. What I'm saying is he's 23, and what he did was he fucking lied because he knew he fucked up.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. You ain't got to count for me or Joe. Joe know what he's saying. I know what I'm saying.
Nobody's ever fucking. Roger, you ain't never lied. Fuck out of here, man.
I fucking lied. But you know what? I ain't never kicked a woman.
Fuck out of here, man.
You know what? I have lied, but I never kicked a woman. I never raped a woman. I never hemmed a bitch up in the fucking bathroom.
Come on.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we all lied, nigga. But I ain't never kicked a woman. I ain't never beat a woman. I ain't never raped a woman. What, nigga?
Okay, hold on. Come on.
So that's what it is. It's okay to beat a woman. It's okay to lie, but if you do both, then you gotta fucking lose. Come on. No. What I'm saying is, I never done either. So what? I had no sympathy for Big Ben. I had no sympathy for this nigga here. No sympathy. Oh, I'm gonna be mad because you didn't fuck one of my niggas?
All right, everybody's yelling.
Okay.
Everybody, one at a time. Go ahead, Joe.
He ain't mad about so pick your poison. Which one you gonna be mad about? Is it mad about the lie or are you mad about the kick?
I'm mad about all of it, nigga. Well, I gotta pick and choose. My brain is big enough to be mad about everything.
But you sitting over here. Yeah, go ahead, man. Do what you talk about. You want to talk. Go ahead and say what you gotta say.
No, I'm answering your question. You telling me to pick my poison. Why I gotta pick? Why can't I be mad about all of it?
You can be mad about all of it, but what I'm saying is when we talk about one, you want to start jumping on the other.
What are you talking about?
Let's analyze the video. Let's analyze
talking
the
about
video.
the lie, and then you start saying I ain't
No, James was upset about the lie. I'm upset about all of it.
Guys, I'm done with it. Let's go to the next topic.
Yeah, let's go to the next topic because you okay with niggas kicking bitches.
I'm through with it. I'm through with it.
Yeah, I was just saying if he hadn't lied about it, he may have still had it, been on the team.
Yeah.
You know what? Don't kick bitches.
Whatever.
Don't rape bitches. There we go.
Okay,
Be safe.
but that's interesting, James, that you say that. And I as an outsider, I'm hearing all the arguments, the yelling, and Tanya, we love you. Thank you for the support. But you have Winston here saying that it's ARF, right? It's ARF. You kick the girl, regardless of how you kicked her. You kicked her, and you should eat a bag of dicks and all that shit, right? But James, you just said that if he didn't lie to the Chiefs, in other words, if he would have presented the Chiefs with this, what he did, you would be okay with it if he stayed on the team. That's exactly what you just said.
That's not what he said. He said,
James
is saying that's
no. Hold on.
He was saying that
hypocrisy.
I was hearing that that it was too harsh of a punishment for him to get cut. And I said if he hadn't lied about it, he was straight about it, and possibly he wouldn't have got cut. He could have just got suspended.
But you would be okay with it, though. You would be okay with that man to be on the team.
I'd have been all right if he just got suspended.
Nah, see, that's not sitting well with me.
But I'm the bad guy though.
That's not sitting well with me right now.
And I would say that he should
because if you know something, if I tell you right now, I raped a 10-year-old boy.
It's not the same.
Shit.
No, hold on.
Hold up. That's on tape, nigga.
Hold on. This as an example. That's an example. As an example.
It's on tape, nigga.
Okay. Well, there's three of y'all heard it, and our listeners.
Like right now.
And y'all still fucking with me right now.
You been raping 10-year-old boys?
I'm just saying though. Are y'all still cool with me?
I'm not sure I would ever say that, nigga.
But that's what I'm saying, though. That's just a comparison. That's a real far.
You've been better saying like big
okay, now everybody jumping at me. Okay, right. But James, what you just said was.
No idea what that.
But James, what you just said. Right. But James, what you just said that if
you made me and Joe friends now.
He's been hanging out the.
I just want to clarify. It because there's a lot of flying emotions going on and a lot of yelling back and forth. But for what James is saying is, if he was upfront with the Chiefs, telling him exactly what happened, even though he incriminated himself, you would have been okay with a slap on the wrist and him still being on the team, even though the tape and the
report. I'd have said a suspension. It could have been in the. The standard's been set for suspension. It's at least 6 games with the Ezekiel Elliott and maybe a year.
Right, but then we have on the other corner with Winston being real passionate about it. That it's like, yo, you kicked the girl, you got to go, dog. You a shitbag, you done.
No, I'm saying that. What I'm saying is, I would have been okay with a suspension.
Nigga, you all over the map. You don't know what the fuck you're doing.
What the fuck you talking about, nigga?
Okay, hold on.
You all over it. But he kicked a woman. Oh my God, he deserves to die.
I didn't say you serve design, nigga, but you seem to be okay with niggas kicking bitches, though. As long as they on your favorite team.
He lied. Oh my God, he broke it down.
But you seem to be okay with niggas kicking bitches on their favorite team.
Look. How come we haven't executed it yet? Where's the gas chamber? Do they still
say that?
No, but
damn.
Listen.
You want a tampon for your period?
Tar and feather.
You want a tampon for your period? You sound real emotional right now, pimp.
You mad? So you mad now? Hey,
I ain't mad.
You get that award?
I ain't mad. Hey. I said before though, dog.
He was mad, man.
And I will. Wow. You know what? Okay. You know what? Hold on. Let everybody stop. Let everybody stop. All I would say. No, all I would say is I would say the same thing. Whether it be Big Ben, whether it be anybody else, I don't give a fuck. If you're assaulting people, I don't give a fuck what happens to you, bro. I don't give a fuck.
All right.
You know the society we live in now. You know the rules we live in right now. I don't give a fuck what happens to you. I don't care if you're my favorite team. I don't give a fuck if I rock your jersey. But you know what it is, pimp. You know what it is. And when I asked you a simple question, if that was your daughter, how you would feel about it, you got real quiet. You were somewhere else.
But you're so passionate about it.
I'd be upset.
You won't be upset. You probably buy his jersey and buy your daughter a jersey. How that sound, pimp? You probably buy your daughter a jersey and say, deal with it.
I wouldn't buy a jersey. I wouldn't buy a jersey.
You probably buy your daughter a jersey and say, deal with it.
All right. I hate.
You probably say you shouldn't have been there that late at night.
All right. Just because we yell you out louder doesn't mean you're right. But anyway.
I wasn't going to go down that road, but honestly, I probably would tell my daughter that.
Yeah, well,
she shouldn't have put herself in that situation. Number one, but number two, she should not have put herself in that situation.
But what, to be an adult and be out at night? Oh my God, nigga, you wasn't in my policy.
I would have told my daughter, why are you putting yourself in that situation? However,
what situation is that? To be an adult around other adults?
Was she an adult?
She wasn't an adult, nigga.
She's 19.
That's not what I heard.
Oh, my bad. I forgot. 23 is still a child to you, so she's an infant as far as you're concerned.
Based on what I heard, she was an underage person out there in the business.
Hey, nigga, 18, you go to war, nigga. That's an adult in America, nigga. So what you talking about?
Now you asking what I would tell my daughter.
That's fine. That's fine, dog. Hopefully nothing ever happens bad to any of your children.
Roger. You can calm down for 3 seconds. You can calm down for 3 seconds, Roger. We talking about what I would tell my daughter. Are we talking about public policy? Or are we talking about what I would tell my daughter? What I personally would tell my daughter. I would tell my daughter not to put herself in that situation.
So it's her fault.
As a public policy.
So you tell your daughter it's her fault.
Dude, I would tell my daughter she should not be in that. So
it's a simple question. You tell your daughter it's her fault.
Roger, you tell me how to raise my daughter now?
No, I'm just asking you a simple question. You tell your daughter it's her fault.
But Roger, we talking about how I would raise my daughter.
I ain't talking about you raising her. I'm asking. It's not about raising her, my pimp. All I'm saying is you saying that you would tell your daughter it's her fault.
Roger, can I get one out? Roger? Public policy, he should be punished.
Bro, all I'm saying is, I'm asking you a simple question. So Roger, would you tell your daughter it's her fault?
We can do. Hey, Roger, you're not gonna change my mind. Can we move on?
I'm just a simple question, pimp. I said yes or no. You would tell your daughter it's her fault.
Simple question. Roger, ask the last simple question. What's your new simple question?
Would you tell your daughter it's her fault?
Roger, I didn't say that shit. She shouldn't have been there though. I already said Kareem's at fault.
It's yes or no. You tell your daughter's her fault. Because that backtracks all the other bullshit you just said.
Roger, you've had that simple answer. Can we move the fuck on?
All right. Needless to say, we are gonna move on. Needless to say.
So hold on, Joe. You saying that you would say no, it's not your fault, daughter.
There's several people at fault.
Huh?
There are several people at fault.
You can't say yes or no.
Kareem Hunt is wrong.
You're right. Let's move on,
Kareem Hunt is wrong.
Let's move on.
I've already said that shit. Let's move the fuck on. Let's move
all right,
on.
so we have
buy her a jersey and hope she get over it.
All right. The point is here.
That's what I'm gonna do. Roger. Hey, after the public hanging.
That's fine. That nigga hang. I don't give a fuck.
Man, come on. Hey, we moving on. Let's move on.
All right, we're moving on.
I don't feel bad about no man that assaults no woman, bro. So
man, come on, man. I gotta go to bed, man.
All right,
there'll be other niggas that get touchdowns for the Chiefs. We'll be all right, pimp.
All right, so look, we'll close it out with this. Look, this Kareem Hunt, the news broke today. It's on Friday. Everybody's emotions are still going on. Again, this news affects, I'll say us because you guys are my friends as well, and it's local. It's not just regional. It's not just like a hearsay or we're really close to it as far as like the distance and proximity of where it happened, of the player that's affected. But hey, look, there's probably going to be more to follow. People have different emotions, different feelings about it. But one of the things that we talked about in the group earlier throughout the whole week or whatnot, one of us shared this video with us, and I forget who it was. And let me see. I think it was. Oh, my bad. It was me, but I think it also came from Joe. We're talking about we got a big fight. I know you guys just started having a big fight, but segue. There's a big fight tomorrow on Saturday night. It's gonna be Wilder versus Fury. To be honest, I don't know anything about these people. All I know is about the press conference. And here we have Wilder with one of the after press conference video He's real passionate about it. Reminds me of one of you guys. We won't say names. Roger.
You said that your people have been fighting for 400 years. Man, your peoples too. So I just want you to explain what you mean by that.
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man. Don't sit up here and try to bait and not know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what the fuck I talk about when I say these things. Your people too.
Explain it. Not everybody knows what you're talking about.
Radio Raheem, I don't have to explain what's understood, man. You know what I mean by that. You know what I say about that. I ain't got to go further. And if anybody don't understand that, then God be with them. Go look up the history. Go look up the history. Shit, don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit. See what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know what. I dare you to sit up there and say, explain. You know what I'm talking about, man. He's fighting people. You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.
Look,
he want to fight that nigga.
No, hey, I joked about this, but I'm serious too. I'm gonna buy this fight, though. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy this fight just on pure, like just post press conference video, though. And that reminds me of you, Winston. What? And by the way, we coined that fucking phrase, GTS, my nigga. GTS. Google that shit. Google that. That shit's copyrighted.
Google that shit.
You will get a cease and desist letter from our lawyers.
It's too late, dog.
All right?
It's too late.
Just saying, though. You heard it here first.
I defer to, I don't know what Anthony is on that, but I defer to Joe, Jeff, and James as far as like the boxing aspect of it.
Okay. All right, man. Deontay Wilder is currently the WBC heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury formerly had the other 4 belts. I think he had to give them. He beat Klitschko for them. He had to give them up.
He's the linear champion, meaning that he beat the man who beat the man who beat the man, but he had to give up the belts because he has not met his obligations to defend the belts.
And the reason he couldn't is because he had like some mental and substance abuse issues. Mm-hmm. So he hasn't fought for like 2 or 3 years. So he's coming out he's got himself cleaned up, got back in shape because he was almost 400 pounds or something like that.
And this is Fury.
Tyson Fury. Yeah. He's English. He's from Britain. And how this even started was because Tyson Fury's nickname is the Gypsy King. He calls himself the Gypsy. He always claims he's Gypsy. And during the press conference, he talked about how the Gypsy people have been fighting for 200 years. Fighting oppression or whatever you want to call it. And that's when Deontay Wilder said, well, my people have been fighting for 400 years. And then after the press conference, this guy was like, what are you talking about when you say the 400 years? And that's what set him off and got him going. That's where all this came from.
That sounded like a Roger question.
Mm-hmm. Shut up.
Yeah.
What did you mean by that?
And it was another black man that asked him. That's what really set him off.
Right.
Nobody, everybody doesn't know what you're talking about.
All I would say is Joe wouldn't even ask the question. He's like, "You right."
Your people.
I answered the question, Roger. I answered it several times. How many times do you want me to answer it? What language do you want me to answer?
Joe be like, "You right. You right."
So anyway, so basically, Wilder is known for having heavy power, and Fury is kind of sloppy in terms of his physical conditioning.
Yep.
But he is the man who beat the man Klitschko.
Yeah, but Fury's condition has always been in question. But Fury's got it. His actual boxing skill is pretty top notch.
Yeah, it's gonna be. And he's got size on him too. So
he's got size. Now Deontay has massive power.
Massive power, yeah.
Like destructive power, but also Deontay Wilder. His last name is very appropriate. When he starts throwing haymakers, when he starts throwing haymakers, I mean, they come from all over the place. He'll jump in the air and do them and everything else. So he gets the moniker of being a street brawler. But for me personally, I think he does that on purpose to disorient and throw off his opponent.
So here we got another clip.
Some of it is emotional, I think, but it's not. It's not that Deontay doesn't know how to box properly. I'm doing air quotes.
Okay. We got another clip. Hold on. Let's see what this man got. So many great sound bites, though. Like, I already love this man, dog. For real, no lie.
Because he know what's going to happen. He know his face going to get smashed in. He know his body's going to be on the pavement. It may have
Only
reaction.
dreams.
You don't
Only
know
in
what type
dreams.
of reaction it's going to be. So, hey, let him burn off this energy. It's entertaining.
I didn't come to New York and Los Angeles and all these press conferences to be embarrassed by this little skinny rump. When I beat him, I'm going to let him keep his belt. And
Don't
then
give these people false promises.
Stop.
Don't give these people false promises. So many. I'm born off of false promises and nothing fulfilled.
You've had
so I know how
you've
it
had
feels.
one
So
big
that's why I
fight in
said
your
when I
life.
promise I'm going to knock you out, I promise you I'm going to knock you out. I love that I got a dancing partner with me because every time you move, I move. When you move, I move.
Just like that.
Tyson.
I move just like that.
Tyson, let me ask you a question.
New York City, I love you, baby!
I'm knocking him to...
And Tyson kind of plays along with it too, which would make these press conferences so good. They both are playing it up really well, you know. So it's bringing a lot of excitement to the whole thing. And this is exactly what the heavyweight division needs because it's been dead.
Yeah,
for sure.
To me, is that the heavyweight division has been dormant for since the '90s, and so ever since Lewis retired and Klitschko kind of took over the division. Yeah,
and the Klitschko's ran it for 10 years and were boring as shit.
Boring as shit.
And there was nobody who was even able to challenge them. You've got 3 heavyweights right now that are bringing excitement back to the division. That's Anthony Joshua, who holds 3 belts. Wilder, who's an American from Alabama, and he holds 1 belt. And then the linear champion is Tyson Fury. So this is the first time that 2 of those 3 are meeting. And so maybe it'll set off a series where we get we were looking at Sugar Ray versus Marvin Hagler versus Tommy Hearns. Maybe we get that kind of action at the heavyweight versus Roberto.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So maybe we start to get that kind of action in the heavyweight division starting Saturday.
Unfortunately, I don't think Anthony Joshua wants none of either one of them.
I think he's got to take the winner, doesn't he? He's got to take the winner.
He's supposed to take the winner of the Ortiz, him and Ortiz fight.
Woo! Ding, 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 ding.
I don't mean to break the flow.
Round over,
but breaking news.
Yep.
George Bush just died. HW just died.
Yep.
George H.W. Bush.
HW.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Let's get back to the boxing.
Damn.
I don't give a fuck about that nigga.
That's the old one, right?
I mean, we're not mourning HW, are we?
Nah,
damn.
Is that why 10 meters is in Dallas?
Damn.
You guys. So we got 10 meters. We got 10 meters in Dallas.
Here we go.
I'm not saying we gotta.
No, we don't have to talk about it.
Memorialize him, but I mean, damn, we ain't.
Name one good thing he did.
I'm not mourning him.
No new taxes.
Yeah, no new
friends.
No.
Okay, going.
He liberated Kuwait.
All right, segue into
no love for that. No love for that.
For boxing, and then so we got Joe over here with our pop culture reference and Pusha T defender. He got attacked in Toronto.
I like how Frank just yada yada yada. This nigga just died.
I'll put a RIP.
Pusha T. And then try to throw it back to me like I want to talk about the new shit. Like, like I'm over here talking about like, damn, why we ain't talking about this? Nah, nigga, talk about that.
Hey, HW died. So what about Pusha T?
What about Pusha T though?
What's up?
Go.
He almost died.
Go, nigga.
Nigga, shit. Nigga. Nobody give a shit about Pusha T right now. We talking about the press. It's only been 45 of them, guys. This is the 41st one, nigga.
We still talking about
We
him?
had
though?
240 years of history, and we've only had 45 presidents. One of them just died today. During the podcast, nigga.
During the podcast.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
40 others have died too.
He's trying to mess us up. He's
not doing the podcast.
I'm just
he couldn't wait to die after the podcast.
All right.
Is that my fault? My bad. I was looking at my fucking looking at my screen. It's like, damn, HW died.
HW died.
I mean, he'll be memorialized in the show notes. I put a RIP George Bush.
Hey, my condolences to the Bush family. Okay, let's continue the podcast.
Y'all some disrespectful niggas, man.
Hey, but shout out to my brother, Jenkins, who will come on the show, who was like, and he was 94, nigga. That's bad.
So we're just gonna like yada yada over the Pusha T being attacked in Toronto.
I mean,
if y'all want to talk about it,
did he die?
I just felt like,
Did he die?
I'll let y'all have that one.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pusha T got attacked in Toronto.
All right, next story.
That nigga Joe he was talking about HW, nigga.
He was doing a concert in Toronto, and he was on stage, and basically some people started throwing beers up on the stage, and then a ruckus broke out. People think, including Pusha T, that they might have been paid by Drake to go in there and be hooligans or whatever. Nobody was hurt. Well, I mean, I don't think anybody was hurt seriously. Somebody might got, mollywopped or something, but by security. But I mean,
so at that Vader, they just started throwing water at him, dog, or beer or whatever.
I think it's probably beer, something like that, water, beer, something like that. So he got off the stage with the quicks. Then a little chaos ensued. Security started mopping up niggas, and then he came back and finished the show. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely had something to say about it. He definitely had something to say about it.
Who didn't stop?
Oh, hey.
Is that Pusha?
No, that ain't Pusha.
Nah, Pusha's off stage. He got off stage.
I was about to say, God damn, nigga, where's the security at? Hey, rest in peace, HW.
That's what I said.
Hopefully
yeah.
No Muslims
rest in peace, HW. All right, next story.
No Muslims or brown people. None of them in heaven. My bad. Why James look like he taking his shit?
All right. I guess R.I.P. Bush. So I think we talked about police officers before, and I think this is one of our America's favorite sweetheart police officer, Officer Norman.
I thought we said we were doing this shit, dude.
Oh, we weren't? I mean, what else are we going to... Look, Kareem Hunt took a lot of shit, all right?
Yeah.
So...
Supposed to.
But I think we just talk about Mr. Police Officer Norman. You know what I mean? All the negative shit that police officers are doing, we have one white police officer out in the community doing, and he's been doing it for the last couple of years too. So he hasn't slipped. Stop! Don't say it.
It was quickly checkmated.
Stop.
I already know what he's about to say.
You know what I'm talking about? The motherfucking police that shot that motherfucking soldier down in Alabama, nigga.
Yup, that's something we definitely probably need to talk about before Officer Thompson.
As a matter of fact, Officer, what's his name? Two-Tone Thompson. He probably done watched a lot of niggas get shot in the fucking back. And ain't said shit. Fuck about that nigga. Because he out there.
I think he beat niggas' asses back in the alley with no cameras around.
He probably fucking
I bet he did.
I don't give a fuck. Right to the show. Right fucking... At the KC store, nigga, on Twitter, nigga, fuck your mama, fuck your daddy. That nigga probably fucking them kids. Probably got a brothel. Brothel of black babies. That nigga's coming to fuck him. Why are you laughing, James? It's not funny, nigga.
Hey, for the record, I'm not fucking. I never fucked a 10-year-old kid or any kid, or I didn't fuck none of that.
Why
That was just.
10,
That
man?
was just no. That was just
Why you
a
just
fucking
hypothetical.
Why
R. Kelly?
Why is that necessary?
Why you R. Kelly?
That wasn't even necessary. No,
Well,
it wasn't.
Why is it this
So
Why is it
y'all are
disclaimer?
fucking moral police now, motherfuckers. Y'all were fucking throwing different haymakers, all sorts of scenario with Kareem Hunt and shit.
Yeah,
Get fuck out of here with that bullshit. Fuck out of here.
Even though me and
the fact is, if the Chiefs start losing games, everybody's gonna be like, then why did we let Kareem Hunt go?
No, nigga.
Okay.
Even though me and Joe Jeff had our differences, we never said, "Oh, caveat, I ain't never kicked no woman. I ain't never kicked no nigga." You just came out of nowhere and said, "I ain't never fucked no kid."
All right, we don't. So.
You didn't have to.
I don't understand. I don't know you no more, nigga.
Roger, you did say you never kicked a woman, though.
I did say that.
You did say that.
I did say that.
So, I don't know. Yeah, Frank, that shit was weird as fuck, man.
I'm glad you recognized that. This thing came out of nowhere and said, "I ain't never fucked no kids." It's like
I like that you guys find the commonality in what I said. Okay, the common ground.
Ain't nobody else saying. I ain't never fucked no kids. It's like that's like baseline, right?
Not anymore.
No kid fucking should be baseline for everybody, right? That should be the baseline.
I think we might have found our duck boat for the episode.
Yeah.
That should be a common baseline that we all had. That nobody's gonna fuck the kid.
Yeah. I want to make sure that it's on tape.
No more.
No. Wait, you got you fucking kids on tape?
Oh my God.
It's on Pornhub. It's on Pornhub, nigga.
Wow.
Said he gave it up for Lent.
God, nigga.
All right, man.
Them niggas talking about
that's better than giving it up for rent, nigga.
Yeah, that is true. Is that why you got these Penn State jerseys around?
Hey.
No, I ain't got no Penn State. Don't do that shit.
That nigga Frank got like 4 or 5 Penn State jerseys, dog.
Well, Joe Jeff already been to the house, so, he can attest to that shit, so don't lie.
Hey, Joe, you say he's trying to pull you into
Who's
this
running
shit?
this show? Out of control.
Hey, Joe, you say he's trying to pull you into this shit?
What's up?
This nigga Frank trying to pull you in, talking about Joe been to the house.
I didn't see no 10-year-old boys.
Exactly.
I
Yes.
give you that. I did not see a single 10-year-old boy at the house.
None of that.
Joe was here. Joe was here last week.
No.
That you know of.
Hey, hold on.
I did not check the closets. I was not in the closet.
Jesus, God. Why are the fans going to come over here now? Anyhow, hey, we're going to finish it up, man. We're going to wrap it up. But I do want to share this little video with Officer Tatum.
All right.
I'm sick and tired of these fools. They're foolish. It is a disgrace. If you're seeking asylum, then you got to do like everybody else. You come and wait in line. The moment that you think in your mind that you're going to bombard the United States border, then you done lost your doggone mind. There's no way on planet Earth you should step foot in our country if you don't abide by the laws. We should throw you out. No court proceeding, no nothing. We catch you jumping over that fence, we gonna throw you back over the other side. Throw you. We gonna throw you on the other side.
That's Officer Tatum. And you ask who Officer Tatum is, and we're gonna go to his Instagram page.
He believes in the rule of law, huh?
The rule of law. And guess what? Not only is he black, there's a connection to Turning Point USA. Do you guys happen to know what Turning Point USA is? I will tell you. That is Candace Owens, that we previously talked about, Joe. Candace Owens is the director.
Niggas trying to get me to hang up today, nigga. Y'all niggas trying to get me to hang up today, man. Y'all on
the Candace Owens. Oh shit.
So and they're behind the whole black conservative MAGA movement or whatnot. I mean, like I said, look, I read. Look,
they should all eat a bag of dicks. The black.
Listen, I respect people's opinion. Now, I don't respect everybody's opinion.
Fuck them.
Dumbass.
Nah, nigga, you just yada 41's death, bro. Nigga, you don't respect shit, nigga.
No, I don't. I was gonna walk back
yes,
that.
you did. You
statement.
did yada yada.
But you know, this is somebody that was just saying that we're gonna throw you over back and you abide by the rule. But he's a former police officer, so he's to me, it's like you're contradicting yourself. And I think that's the issue that I find with a lot of people, and I found a lot of Hispanics that feel this way. And actually, here more recently, I one of the podcasts that I listened to, and Three Guys On, they talked about it. That in Miami, that the community, a lot of the Cubans that are white passing or whatnot, they're really against. And I think James has mentioned this before in our chat group that there's a lot of like Latino and with the brown community.
But you're missing the bigger point though, my pimp. Asylum versus a refugee. Because to seek asylum means that you have entered the United States, correct? And you petition the United States saying that if I return back to my country of origin, I will face prosecution.
You'll face that, yeah.
Or whatever the fuck it would mean. So, for this dumb motherfucker to be on whatever interweb he is on saying that no asylum seeker should enter this country, it means like, I've already entered your country. Now, a refugee says that I want to enter your country because yada, yada, yada. So, but we are pretty intelligent men on this podcast, and we might differ on how we see the world here and there, this and that. But we're pretty intelligent. But most of the world ain't very fucking smart. And when they hear asylum seeking, they think people who want to enter the country illegally.
Whoa, pause. Are you looking at this shit on the screen? This nigga got a sign that says white privilege is a myth.
I'm looking at the screen.
That shit, dude. What kind of self-hate nigga is this, man?
But we talked about it before, though, Joe. And we all agreed upon, like, there's so much money to be made, so much profit to be made, whether it's monetary or social, as far as like demonizing not only black people but brown people.
Anybody who's other than white.
If you want to go out your way to make whiteness comfortable, you can make a profit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Clark, Sheriff Clark.
Yeah, but where he been? Where that nigga been? I heard from that nigga in like at least 4 or 5 months.
Indeed, he got disgraced. You know, because he had that. He had to leave the sheriff's department because he had that
fake diploma.
He had a string of deaths actually, but the one guy that they starved.
Yep, he had a string of deaths, and they found out this nigga ain't got no real degree.
Yeah. He had all them fake taxes on his.
Yeah.
All right, we got one more video from.
But no, but really though, dog, it's like even people at work, and I'm like, they be like, oh, these motherfuckers trying to seek asylum, and I'm like, yeah, but the rules dictate you have to come into the country to seek asylum.
Right, you have to present yourself at a port of entry. Port of entry.
Yes.
You can't just cross over and then ask for asylum. You have to present yourself in a port of entry, whatever that may be, whatever that port of entry is deemed a port of entry. So,
but you look at some some pages of documentation. It says in the United States, you may seek asylum. So whether it be a port of entry or somehow, some way, have come to the United States and say I may be persecuted before I go. If you send me back, I may be persecuted. I may seek retributions, whatever the fuck. Yeah.
I got a question.
Yes, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
How do we feel about?
If you want to come here,
Pause.
I guess I don't have a question.
Yeah, slow. Take it easy, Frank. Let him make his point.
and being a
Frank.
How do we feel about them releasing gas on people trying to rush the gate?
Look, personally, I'll tell you this as an immigrant. I'm not a former immigrant. I am an immigrant, but I would always be one. I would say this: that first of all, there's already been reports that like over 44 countries in the worldwide, have outlawed tear gas. Whatever level tear gas it is, I don't give a fuck what 45%.
Was it tear gas?
Yeah, tear gas. Because tear gas is considered like one of those. What's the fucking word?
I know that we have. I know that we have like Geneva Accord or something like that outlawed like mustard gas and chlorine gas, and sarin gas. Tear gas though.
There's levels of tear gas.
They use tear gas in Ferguson. They use tear gas at Standing Rock.
I don't think it's supposed to be. I don't think it should be used. Period. The opposition.
That's a fact. They've been using it. Actually, they've been using it down there on the border for years.
Yeah.
This really ain't.
And
I may not have always been children involved, but they've been using that tear gas down there for years. I mean,
that's what I was here. I saw some references saying, okay, we get mad when the Trump administration, because Trump didn't do it, but the Trump administration, the Trump administration threw tear gas over the border, but crickets when the Obama administration did it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So we've been all up in arms about this because Trump is a lightning rod, and rightfully so.
Hey, Joe.
But I'm just saying, in general, the policy of doing it.
But I think that there got to be some kind of discretion. I mean, okay, there's, it's just like, there's children there. Do we really want to be throwing tear gas when there's little kids out there?
No, we shouldn't. But we looked it up. So the Chemical Weapons Convention of 1993, signed by most every country in the world, banned the use. It's weird though. Banned the use of tear gas on battlefields, but allowed the practice for domestic law enforcement and crowd control. Custom and border agents were on solid legal footing when they employed tear gas and immigrants who split off from peaceful demonstrations in Tijuana, and even when affected. So it's that weird thing where it's like it's not good for war, but you can use on civilian populace.
But they're also using they're not tear gassing people in the United States. They're tear gassing somebody else in another country.
But it depends.
Technically,
but it's not during war though. So
they have tear gas people here too.
I don't agree with it. You talk about this legal term of battlefield as opposed to Tijuana, where they're crossing that, and did Mexico sign that agreement?
And then the other thing is, first of all, like you also have.
Does everybody even understand what the situation is going on at the border?
I mean, no one does because we fed so much bullshit.
Right.
Look, what I know. This is what I know. Okay. And I mean, I may be wrong, but this is what I know from what I lived. I came into this. Damn. My bad. Damn. Hey, dude.
Wake up, Anthony. Wake up.
I'm up.
I knew you took that last night quiz.
Look at that DAC.
Ball game, Frank. Let's do it. Come on.
No, but look, what I know is that there's people. Look, this caravan. I mean, look, the caravan talk and all that stuff that was used as an election tactic. I mean, that's a fact. But there's also a fact that there are people that are continuously trying to get into this country, whether it be legally or illegally, through asylum, through visa programs, student, whatever. And the United States allows a percentage of those applicants in. Okay, so that's always going to happen. But just now, I haven't heard anything about the caravan post the election. The only thing that I've heard is like any incidents like of when there was troops that were being deployed or when there was tear gas that was deployed towards children or women bearing children or whatnot. But nothing has been said, or nothing. Even Trump's in his latest rally in Mississippi, he didn't mention anything about the caravan.
But isn't this the caravan? This isn't the caravan that's arrived in Tijuana?
No, but there's people constantly at the point of
This
entry.
is like the
I think it's the same caravan
advanced
that Joe's
people
saying, though.
that
Where
went on ahead.
Yeah, because I think that's what I don't think people understand. Like, it's not one large
caravan, right?
Caravan that's all together walking, like, you know.
That's what they made it seem like.
Well,
Yeah,
I tell you what. I don't know what it looks like day to day. I don't know how often we see this level of how big a caravan would come to the United States on a regular basis. I did see them rush the gate when they went from Central America into Mexico, and it was deep. I mean, it was a lot of people at one point trying to get across that bridge into Mexico.
Yeah,
and so I don't know how common that is.
What's happening?
But
happening is, I'll tell you what happened at this situation here. They're sitting at the border waiting to get processed to the asylum system. They said it's about 800 to 1,000 people, but they're only processing 40 applications a day, 450 maybe. And at the same time, Mexico is deporting people, you know. So what they're doing is they're stuck between a rock and a hard place, and they're like, well, fuck it, then. We just gonna rush the border and see if we can get over this fence, you know. And that's what happened with that group.
Right, and you also have and you also have like accumulation of what's going on in Venezuela and in Brazil right now. A lot of people they're genuinely fleeing because of not only what they're faced at home, but what it means. You have legit dictators.
It's not like some kind of crazy invasion. It's just like people they're desperate.
Right. There's reasons.
And I'm not saying I'm not saying they're right, 100% right, but they desperate. They like, you know, we don't want to go back to the hell we came from, but they making us sit here, and then they're trying to snatch us. Because also when Mexico slick, because sometimes Mexico was like, just stay here.
Yeah.
Come with us. And then when they get them, they go ahead and deport them.
Really not. Also, like I think Guatemala. I think it was Guatemala or Ecuador. Basically, they found because they also process these people because they're not just coming from one country. Basically, you have like people coming from all the way down south in Argentina, all the way they're trying to stop at every country that's going to accept them, and then whoever's not accepting is moving up north, basically, right? And so in Ecuador,
Mexico don't want Mexican. You know, like you ain't Mexican. You know, they feel like anybody else feels. Like you're not from our country, using up our resources and taking up space. We don't want you here either. So everywhere they go, there's hostility all the way through this area.
Right.
You know, this journey they're going through.
Right, and also like
ain't a love there.
Right, and I think also it was either in Ecuador or Guatemala. They happened to find, they did background checks on people, and they found like two people that were connected to like a terrorist.
Oh, not two.
I think there was like two of them that were like they weren't directly connected, but they like I think there were like 5 or 6 degrees of separation from a terrorist cell, like in Yemen or some shit like that. And
there we go. That's
so,
it.
So
that's
then the Trump administration.
We don't want none of the refugees people seeking asylum in America because of those two.
Right, because then the Trump administration they ran with that. And it's like, well, not only you have rapists and you have gang members, MS-13 people, now you have terrorists that are embedded in this caravan, even though there was only 2 people. You know what I mean?
And also, you know, there was like maybe 30 people that rushed the fence.
Right. Yeah,
there's people, man. It wasn't like
so they got 5,000 troops.
There's not an invasion, people. Okay.
There's not an invasion. It's just people desperate, you know, and doing whatever.
They're just doing what the Constitution says. I mean, we're supposed to,
It's not even that. It's just like, man, when people are fighting for their lives
Mm-hmm.
and they trying to survive, man, they'll do shit. They illegal my ass, man. I'm trying to get up out of here.
I'm trying to escape hardship
I'm
or
trying to escape death.
Yeah.
So I mean, shit, you tear gas me, shit, because I'm trying to get over this fence and get in here and make this money, and not have to worry about if I'm gonna get killed every night or whatever it is,
Right.
I ain't saying it's all right or whatever, but man, I got some empathy for him, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But anyway, folks, I mean, these are everlasting stories. Some that are gonna be great. Hopefully, we'll see how this Kareem Hunt story develops. I'm pretty sure we're all going to keep a close eye on that.
It's already done.
Well, I mean, I'm saying, like, what happens is career-wise. You know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah.
He might be able to play in Canada. I don't know.
He might play for the Saints.
The hell he will.
You know, damn well you'll take him if
well, I think
you damn right. We need.
One of the facts is that I think he's on the commissioner's exemption list now, so he can't play anywhere right now.
No, right.
But we'll see. I mean, we'll keep an eye on it, and also, we'll see how these other stories develop. I mean,
Wish you have a lot of good intentions and hope for the rest of the United States.
But anyway, let's close it up. Let's close up shop. Joe, what are your closing remarks?
Good night.
Damn. Wilder or Fury? Let's do that.
Russell Simmons.
All right, Joe over under Wilder or Fury?
Man, that's a good question.
That's why I asked for it.
I think I'm gonna go ahead. I gotta look. He's American. I gotta.
Man, answer the question already, man. Damn.
I thought I did. I just did. I said,
you going with the American?
I gotta go with the brother.
Okay.
Gotta go with the American. I gotta go with the brother. I'm gonna go with Wilder.
Okay. Over on the rounds or TKO, knockout, what? What do you call it?
Oh, that's not going the distance.
No, hell no.
That fight's not going the distance.
Over under 5 rounds.
Somebody going to sleep.
Let's put it this way, Frank. Wilder.
James, wait your turn.
39 knockouts in 45.
Yep.
That lets you know how he rolls.
That fight is not going.
And the one guy he didn't knock out, he fought him again and knocked him.
So Frank to get real boisterous, and then get real boisterous.
All right, James. All right, so we got Joe saying Wilder. It's gonna be a knockout. All right, James, your turn. Was it over Wilder or Fury?
Knockout. For my closing remarks, and now it's time for me to say goodbye to all my Negro.
This nigga's Mike.
Thanks, guys. This I didn't think that we could get any more off the rails podcast, but we broke through that shit tonight. We kicked that shit in the ass. We thought we hit bottom. Hell no.
Nope. We got more to go. Yeah.
There are lower levels we can go.
Right.
Listen, we'll get more organized and we'll have like.
Nigga, we fine. You don't apologize, nigga. We fine. Be like Donald Trump. You never say sorry.
We gonna call this the Jacques Cousteau episode, nigga.
Hey, how do you spell that?
We trying to see how far the deep we go,
how
man.
you spell that? GTS, nigga. GTS, nigga. That's how you spell that shit.
All right, go ahead, Anthony. So what? Wilder, Fury? Do you even care?
I'm gonna have to pick Wilder in this one because he's more technical fighter.
No, he's not.
Actually,
no, he's not.
Yeah, actually, you're right. But no, I'm gonna pick Wilder with a
Hey, man. Hey, fuck James and Joe. Nigga, like, no, nigga. Fuck your dreams, nigga. Fuck your dreams, nigga.
No.
Fuck your dreams.
Wilder by knockout.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
What do you think? What do you think, Roger?
Nigga, I'm betting on black nigga. As long as there's an angry black nigga in the world, dog,
Damn,
he will be out there fucking white people up, nigga. That's what I hope for. I hope that Wilder imagines fucking that fucking Tyson Fury. And when I think of Tyson Fury, dog, I think of like, remember that nigga that I'm 50 Tyson. That's how I think about nigga. The little nigga. What do he have? Down syndrome? Autistic? Was he autistic?
No, we just said we couldn't. No, we just said we couldn't get any lower down. We just said, yo,
nigga, that little autistic nigga. I'm 50 Tyson. That nigga. Huh?
Oh shit, dog.
Anyway,
that was your "you ain't shit" moment. Brought to you by Roger Winston.
That was a "you ain't shit."
Anyway, yeah.
I was gonna play devil's advocate, but fuck it, I'm going with my man Wilder. I like the sound bites. I don't really care if he's technically or probrolic or whatever the fuck. I think he's gonna take it. I am
probolic, nigga.
I'm making up words. I'm making up words. Look, I just made software technologist. I'm making shit up, bro.
Is he a punch technologist, nigga? For all the fans, for the two fans out there, that was the off the air comment that Frank made.
Is it off the air if they're listening to it?
Well, I don't even recording when you said that dumb shit.
Were we?
I don't know, nigga.
Okay.
I don't know.
Anyhow, so I got Wilder. So let's close it up. I mean, any other closing remarks on anybody else? Damn.
I would just say, yeah, we get on here, we argue, we debate, dog, but it's all love. Ain't nobody about to.
That's what happens when we take a week off.
I know. I might have to go fuck Joe up though.
Oh shit!
Him mad, boss.
Him mad, boss.
Him mad.
You know what I'm talking about.
Nah, it's all love at this motherfucker.
He mad, man.
I mean, but we talk about it here, man.
The fuck is
Damn, I thought that nigga James had a blue dildo, nigga. I didn't know what was happening.
What is he saying right now?
What is it? What's that? What's happening, dog?
I don't know. I have no idea what Roger's saying right now.
That nigga James, like, I'm getting ready to go to bed. He got a big ass Dwight Howard poster.
You had to do it, right? You had to.
Shaq's got that Dwight Howard poster in that Laker jersey. He's ready. He's ready. Anyway, man. But now, man, like this should all be about, man, the real world. And we do. I mean, we don't know. Well, I know everybody in the real world. This nigga Frank know everybody in the real world. But no, it should be about niggas getting online. Or niggas just talking, chopping it up. We ain't always gotta agree, but ain't gotta come to fisticuffs. So hopefully, yeah, the world can get back to that shit. Just niggas just breaking it up, chopping it up, debating, and then we just all go home. It's all love.
Hey, hold on. Before we close out, hey Joe, shout out to you, man, for just popping in, paying a visit to somebody. We haven't met before that in person, but it was nice actually finally getting to meet you. And it was real cool, man, chopping it up and everything. Hey, let me tell you something, though. Hey, you tall as fuck, dog.
Hey,
I understand why you was a track star, dog.
No. That nigga Frank little as motherfucker, dog. That's what it really is.
Little.
What's that?
You little.
Oh, I am little, too.
Little Frank.
That motherfucker, Joe look like Willy Wonka, nigga.
Damn.
Joe look like Willy Wonka. He's next to his employees, nigga.
Nicaraguan Tyrion Lannister.
Hey, I said that shit to Ada. She was like, I ain't know Frank was that little. I was like, yeah.
No, y'all motherfuckers is that big, dog. Y'all tall as fuck, though.
Joe is tall, but he ain't like freakishly tall, nigga.
No, I get it.
He act like he's like Yao Ming or something.
Right.
I guess you like what, 6'4"?
I guess Frank, everybody's like Yao Ming.
Hey Joe, you what, 6'4"?
Somewhere in there, 6'2", 6'4", somewhere in there.
Yeah, you gotta be 6'4". You got
Yeah,
you
not
taller than
6'2",
me.
dog.
I'm 6'2". Yeah. This nigga Frank is a little Oompa Loompa nigga. He talking about everybody big.
All right. Now I just felt, like I said, I mean, I'm hopefully I meet you guys and we'll do a get together or some sort, man. But yeah, like I said, I mean,
in the fight, I might be there tomorrow.
Hold on, dog. There is a quota, dog. Hold on, come on.
Oh, damn.
Hold on. This nigga Frank said, this nigga Frank said 2 niggas in my house per month, nigga. Joe been here, Roger here now. Only 2 niggas in my house per month.
Per month.
Light skinned dudes in his house.
Actually, it's only 1.5. It's only 1.5. So.
Yeah. No, seriously, like I said, man, my door's always open. I mean, you guys ever need a place to crash or whatnot? I mean, you guys are family anyway, so.
He don't know what he asking for. Motherfucking James show up naked with a bottle of Hennessy. Talking about you sack a stay, nigga.
I ain't gonna be
God damn.
Hey, he did play it off like, yo, I took a wrong turn. I took a wrong turn. I'm in Topeka. What's up?
Nigga, you said I-70 Connect, nigga. I'm here.
This ain't D-Town.
This ain't D-Town. Why Dwight? Poor Dwight.
Poor Dwight. Never let Dallas go, man.
But anyway, no, like I said, man, hey, if I do buy the fight, I mean, I probably will buy the fight. I will buy the fight. I mean, you guys are more than welcome to come over, man. But I'm not gonna be home till 9 anyway. So, my kid's birthday is tomorrow. So,
fight gonna be over by 9.
Yeah.
What time is the fight? Well, we'll talk offline
and
after.
For our few fans out there, the young voice you hear in the intro is young Logan. He will be 4 years old tomorrow or today. What time is it?
Yeah.
Well, he's already 4.
Nah, he's not 4.
Yeah, he's already 4.
Nah, he was born like
doing that. He was born at. He was born
Frank,
at 5:15.
Come on, dog.
He
was born
2:08 seconds a.m. Nigga, he ain't 4 years old yet.
What you're not gonna do is tell me how I'm gonna dictate my son. So he was born when he said,
you said straight out. You said dictate. You said dictate. Did you say dick while you had Penn State jersey on, nigga?
And with that, enjoy the music.
Nah, nigga, I say that shit.
You gonna tell him how?
Shut up, nigga.
You gonna tell him how to?
He gonna go jack off into a Penn State jersey when it's all said and done.
Nah, no Penn State.
But anyway, man, thank you all for coming on. Thank everybody, motherfucking Joe, Jeff, James, motherfucking 10 meters, Andy, everybody. We are the I-70 Connect. I am the KC Store. My homeboy, 30 Pieces AG. As always.
Enjoy the music.